Welcome to the Inside Scoop.
Our Marine veteran advocate and her second career, meet Maria Hyland.
Hey, Maria.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're not actually a Marine though, right? But you are a veterans advocate.
And I support all veterans.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
And so we're here to get to know you a little bit better. So this is your second career, right?
Right.
How long ago did you start?
5 years.
5 years ago, and almost to the nose, right?
Right.
All right.
November.
We are so lucky to have you. We are so, excited to have you on our team. Your energy is amazing. Your positivity is contagious, and your thirst to educate yourself is something that we really support. I mean, obviously we do that too, and you are always looking to educate yourself and to become a better realtor, and of course your clients benefit from that.
100%.
And I feel like I take your lead, like you and both of you, Cory, Joymarie, and then also Keller Williams. There's just so much to offer. Even just revisiting it.
What do you
learn? Just things that I've learned in the past. Just keep revisiting it,
Right.
and putting it in place. That's 2024 for me. Really put it in place.
That's great. So I think in the business of sales, that going back to the basics is something that every coach will tell you is really, really important. So when you say that's your goal for 2024, you mean what specifically?
I would say just implementing the systems. The systems are what they are,
Right.
and they work. And I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I want to learn. And really, for the first 30 years of my business life, it was more customer service.
Tell us a little bit about that. What did you do?
Well, my husband we have a family computer business. So, with that, I was I answered the phone and help with the office and billing, etc. But it was more customer service. And with this, it is a great extension of that, because it's all customer service, but you need to know.
There's
systems.
more. There's so much more to
There's
know,
so much
right?
more.
Yeah. So
It's
you're
not
elevating
just a
yourself.
smile, right? It's not just a
Not
smile.
at all.
You need to know yourself to help your client.
Absolutely. So tell us how you got into the business a little bit. How did you get introduced? You got introduced through family, right?
But 30 years ago, I really did, probably 20 years ago, I wanted to become a realtor, and I put it on the back burner.
Okay.
And then so family helped me, and just gave me the
Push.
Just gave me the push.
Yeah.
So,
What did you think about the business your first couple of years versus what you are doing now?
It's the same. I feel like I haven't. I still feel it's the same.
So you're just getting better at.
I'm trying to work smarter, not harder.
right.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
That's
not
it.
chasing down things going down rabbit holes that don't need to be.
Well, I will say that one of the really lovely things about you is your customer service and how you will go the extra mile for your clients, and that is seen by them.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I do. I feel that I do, because that's part of it. It's part of helping them, because there's so many different situations. There's so many different components to each person's life and what
Right.
takes them to the move. And it's not all just because I want to buy a new house.
Right.
Sometimes it's very sad
Yeah.
situations, and if you can help them through that and gain their trust.
Right. Understanding your client, I think, is really valuable, especially, seeing you transition from a new agent to now an experienced agent in the last 5 years. I know Joymarie and I always talk about your hustle and how hard you work, and again, for your clients, and just like Joymarie said, going the extra mile, doing the things that above and beyond, even I think that the normal realtor would look at and think, oh my gosh, that's really special.
I think it's really important to note that one of the things that we value and that you align very well with us on is a lot of people can have empathy and a lot of people can understand the transaction, but not every agent is able to do both. Where they're able to really understand the contracts, really understand the legality of what we do, and also have enough empathy to be able to guide your client. And I think that's something that you should be very proud of yourself for.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
And it helps. Boop, 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 can I give you a quick call?
Yeah.
It
It's
does.
having conversations,
It's
right?
just
And not
a
being
team.
afraid to have those conversations and learn from them too.
Mhm.
You know?
Having a team to lean on, has really helped me.
That's good. Well, we're always
That's
here for
awesome.
you, of course. So, going back to the fact that you're a veterans advocate and that you work with a lot of different programs, tell us a little bit about that. So, tell us a little bit about your position with your organization.
So I run an organization called A Hero's Welcome. We were much more active back in 2010 when the troops were coming home, but we still are there for veterans, military, whatever we can do in different aspects. So, like I'm not as active now since I'm working, but I still I do a monthly stand down with veterans, homeless, helping homeless and needy veterans. Now with KW Military, I'm in that, which is really a way that I can help other agents help veterans,
Right.
help their clients. So it's all encompassing.
So, there's a lot of agents out there and a lot of sellers out there who receive offers or make offers with VA loans. What do you think is or are the primary misconceptions when it comes to VA loans?
So right away, a lot of listing agents say, no, I don't want to do that because there's so many extra inspections and things like that. It's really no more than an FHA, right?
Yeah.
It really isn't. And they're worried. And in way, years past, the seller had to pay more of the cost. It's so
Changed.
I think
it
it's
has so
important.
changed.
I think it is very important for people to know and for you to be out there explaining, especially as you're making an offer for a veteran with a VA loan, that these things have changed, that the veteran they pay for a lot of their inspections or all of their inspections now, and B, that they can manage some of their repairs.
Right. And that's exactly what I'm going through today. That's why I was a little late this morning.
Okay.
Because when I put this offer in there, it did not say VA in the MLS. And I called the agent and I said, hey, would your client be willing to accept the VA offer? It's a good, strong offer. And my client is willing to help with with the any repairs
That might be called for.
that might be called for, right? And they're very few. And so we're working on that right now.
Oh,
It
good.
sounds like the seller is going to take care of it.
That's
So
great.
I think it's just if you take that guard down, they are willing to listen and
Sure.
hear it out.
And calling people and asking questions.
And it's the best loan out there. It is the best loan.
If
It's
you're a veteran,
secure. It's right.
Yeah. I think it's important to know that I think what you just said is really important is sometimes you're not just sending over, and again, this isn't even going the extra mile. This is part of
doing
the
the
job.
job. Yeah.
Making that phone call to explain what your buyer is willing to do to take away some of the seller's fears.
Right.
Because you don't always know if the agent, on the other hand, is going to explain it to the seller.
100%.
Right.
The listing agent could be either
New.
new
Yeah.
or uninformed about VA loans,
Right.
or living with the VA loans of the past,
Yeah.
unaware of the changes and things like that. So it is important that you're doing those things.
And another misconception is you don't have to be a veteran to assume a VA loan.
Tell us a little bit about
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So you have to qualify, right? And many times you have to have a large down payment. But say you're moving, selling a home, you have a good down payment to move to the next home, and the VA assumable mortgage is 3%,
Right?
right? Well, it would be worth it to put that 80 or 100,000 down that you would, have left over the equity from your other home.
Yep.
Put it in there.
Very
and-
creative financing. I think it's really important to understand those things. And I guarantee you that there's not a lot of agents out there that really understand that.
Yeah.
It's a slow process.
Mhm.
So you have to be able to have time on your side
Sure.
for both the seller and the buyer,
Right.
because there is a lot of additional steps you have to take.
Amazing things don't come easy though.
No.
Do they?
Yeah, for sure.
So if if we wanted to, I mean, certainly Cory and I could probably list all the reasons why we think somebody should work with you, right? And we could.
Mhm.
But that's a very long list.
Yes.
If we asked you, and it is very uncomfortable to boast about it yourself, but try to get a little uncomfortable here for a second. Tell us why somebody should work with you or call you to list their house or to work with you as a buyer's agent.
I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated to doing the best thing for the seller. I'm honest. I will tell you if something needs to be done, and sometimes it is a little uncomfortable and they
Right.
don't want to hear it, or maybe they can't do something to make their house just right to sell now. There's ways that we can work around that and help them financially, closing, pay for a closing, things that would bring the extra,
You have resources to help your clients.
lots of
Yeah.
resources. Yeah.
And you tap into all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are super blessed and lucky to have you on our team, and you're fun and funny, and you definitely bring an extra spark to everything. So we're happy to have you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Maria.
I'm happy to be here. I appreciate it.
Anyone who is looking for a great agent, you have definitely found the right team. And if you are looking for somebody like Maria, who is going to go the extra mile for you, we're going to put her information in the comments below or in the caption, and her phone's going to ring off the hook.